Hi betting experts, on Saturday the 5th of December. First of all, look back at our two bets at Sandown on Friday. And we stay in Esher, cracking card, Tingle Creek Day, really high class racing. There is rain around, it's eased conditions a touch overnight. It's a pretty damp day on Thursday that softened things up, and the forecast isn't that wonderful for the weekend. It's expected to turn really cold. We start off with our value angle selection. In the 150, this is the Plunter at Chapel Stud Henry VIII Novice Chase, a cracking grade 1 here. It's attracted a 6-runner field, and I do think that Dan Skelton's All Mankind is worth sticking with until beaten over fences. Now, he was a headstrong sort in his early days over hurdles. He could hardly ride him or get a saddle on him at home, but he really bolted up first time out at Warwick despite drifting from 4 to 6 to 5 to 2. That was back in November 2019. He then won at Cheltenham in soft ground, making all the running to beat the useful Botox has, and he landed his final grade 1 in the Coral finale at Chepstow, again in devastating style. He was only third, not at his best in the Triumph Hurdle, would have been beaten miles by Goshen falling at the last day. He returned this season with an underwhelming performance when beaten by Botox has, his old rival at Cheltenham, not really stretching clear as he normally does, but switched to fences at Warwick. He was incredibly impressive, routing Zanza by 13 lengths, jumping every single fence fluently. The winner has come out, the second has come out and bolted up since. The third would have won at Bangor, but his stamina ebbed. It's rock solid form. And All Mankind looked an absolute natural. He's going to be some spectacle over these fences. The negatives, well, perhaps the ground will be a lot softer than his win at Warwick, but he showed he handled testing ground when winning over hurdles at Cheltenham last season. Right-handed, all his form over jumps is on left-hand tracks. That could be something of a concern, but he ran well on the flat at Goodwood on one occasion. The presence of GA Law could be a negative, but I think All Mankind is just likely to see him off. Harry Skelton will try and make all the running. I suspect GA Law, they might ride with a bit more patience on this occasion, knowing that All Mankind is in the race. So I'm pretty confident that Dan Skelton's progressive 4-year-old will make all of the running. For our nap of the day, we go to the 225, the day's feature, the Betfair Tingle Creek Chase, 2 miles, grade 1, class 1, 4-year-olds and upwards. It's attracted a terrific 6-runner field. I do think that Altior at Evans is a very fair price. He's won 15 of his 16 career starts so far. He tasted defeat for the first time on his seasonal debut off the Windop when turned over at 1 to 3 at Ascot over 2 mile 5 by Surname, who's top class and has shown the merits of that form this season by winning the Charlie Hall. Basically, they got in a real war there and Altior didn't stay. Back at 2 miles, he was workmanlike on good ground at Newbury, winning the game spirit there, a grade 2. The runner-up, Sco Royale, has come out and franked the form numerous times since. It was a really good performance. He did hit his usual flat spot. He will again here, but the rain's probably come in time. I think he'll be too strong for the young pretender Grianatine up the hill. Best of luck on Saturday, betting experts.